Assalamu alaikum and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Mr. Gulzar. Today I will teach you a very important topic of English grammar, that is narration. Dear students, I will teach you how to change a sentence from direct to indirect speech. There are various rules that I will teach you in this lesson. When we change a sentence from direct to indirect speech, we need to follow certain rules that I will teach you today. Before starting the rules, let me tell you about what is a direct speech and what is an indirect speech. Suppose there are two friends, Rahil and Rasik. These are two friends and they are talking to each other. I will write down one sentence what Rasik said to Rahil. I will leave. This is a sentence said by Rasik to Rahil. Now, if Rahil meets another friend, suppose Rashid, and he will quote the words of Rasik in front of Rashid. There are two ways. Either he will use the exact words of the speaker, that is Rasik, what he said to Rahil, or he will not quote the exact words of the speaker, that is indirect speech. When a speaker, when a narrator quotes the exact words of the speaker, that time we say he is speaking in direct speech, like this. Rasik said, I will leave. So Rahil is saying these words to Rashid, what Rasik said, and here he is quoting the exact words of the speaker. So this is a direct speech. Or he will not quote the exact words of the speaker, and he will quote what he said. Rasik said that he would leave. This is indirect speech because Royal has not quoted the exact words of the speaker. So here, this sentence is indirect speech. My dear students, you might have observed there's a change in pronoun, there's a change in tense when we change a sentence from direct to indirect speech. Now, I will teach you what are the features of direct speech sentence and what are the features of indirect speech. Stay with me. As you can see, there is a sentence on the board and this sentence is in direct speech. In direct speech, we have two parts. This first part, subject and verb. This first part is called reporting verb. And the second part of the sentence, as you can see, these are the exact words of the speaker that we put within the inverted commas. This part is called reported speech part. Reporting verb part and reported speech part, that is always separated by a comma. And you can see these are the exact words of the speaker, what the speaker said. These are called, these are the exact words of the speaker, and this is called reported speech. And we always put the reported speech within the inverted commas. Now I will change the same sentence from direct to indirect speech. Rahul said that he would leave. When we change the sentence from direct to indirect speech, as you can see, commas and inverted commas are removed. There is no comma or there are no inverted commas. We use a conjunction that to join reported verb part and reported speech part in case when the reported speech is an assertive sentence. We use a conjunction that. So in direct speech we have two parts, reported verb part and reported speech part. Reported speech part, these are the exact words of the speaker and we put the exact words of the speaker within the inverted commas. Second thing, reported verb part and reported speech part is separated by a comma. If we see the sentence, this is indirect speech of this sentence. No use of comma and no use of inverted commas. I hope you got it. Now, as you might have seen that when I change the sentence from direct to indirect speech, pronoun is changed and even the tense of the sentence is changed. Now, I will teach you the first rule. When we change a sentence from direct to indirect speech, how to change the pronoun. So that will be my first rule. Stay with me. I will teach you how to change the pronoun. This is the first rule. Change of pronoun. And let me start with the first pronoun, that is I. In the reported speech, if we have the pronoun I, how to change? When we change a sentence from direct to indirect speech, it changes according to the subject of the reporting verb. In reporting verb part, that is the first part of direct speech, we have subject, we have object. And when we have pronoun I in reported speech, when we change a sentence from direct to indirect speech, we change pronoun I according to the subject of the reported verb. Let me explain this by giving some examples. He said, to me, I play well. So here you can see we have pronoun I, and when I change a sentence, when I change the sentence from direct to indirect speech, it will change according to the subject in the reported verb. He told me that, okay, now I have the pronoun I will check what is the subject in the reporting verb. It is he, so it will change to he. He played well. So whenever you have a pronoun I in the reported speech, when you change a sentence from direct to indirect speech, check the subject of the reported verb and it will change to that pronoun. Now, let me give you one more example. You said to me, I play well. Now the reported speech is the same sentence, but as you can see, there is a change in the pronoun in the subject of the reported verb. Now when I change the sentence from direct to indirect speech, this I will change to you like this. You told me that. Now we have a pronoun I here. I will check what is the subject in the reported verb. It is you, so it will change to you. You played well. Now I will keep this pronoun same, but I will change the pronoun here, and accordingly this pronoun I will change. Let me change this pronoun. It will change to I, and let I will keep it here. So when I change a sentence, when I change the sentence from direct to indirect speech, it is I told him that. Now I have the pronoun I here. Now the subject in the reported verb is I, so it will remain as I. I hope you got it. How to change the pronoun I. When you are given a sentence in direct speech and you are asked to change the sentence from direct to indirect speech, and if the pronoun in reported speech is I, check what is the subject in the reported verb. Accordingly, you will change the pronoun. Now, this was all about